Hi, everybody. This is Garner Holt speaking to you from Garner Holt Productions. Wanted to do this quick little film in the middle of the night here and just give a shout out and a challenge to a lot of my customers and vendors and others. But before I do that, I want to say I'm really hoping and praying that everybody's doing well and is okay. I have a couple of contacts and friends that have contracted this virus, and I know it's a real challenge, and I hope that all of you are doing well. The reason I'm doing this little shout out is that I do have a challenge for some of you who might be able to help. This government stimulus thing that came out to help with the payroll protection program and all of that, it's a great program, and it came out and helped a lot of businesses, but a lot of businesses are not going to be helped and are struggling. And, I went to one of my favorite spots, my taco shop down the street, and a couple of others I know in town and others that I deal with, and they're telling me they're not going to make it. And, if this goes on for much longer. So, I see the stimulus thing as being great for a lot of businesses, but it's like, people drowning in the water, and a lifeboat comes by and tosses a bunch of life vests out, and some of them survive, but others just watch the boat float away and don't get to be a part of this. And, having a business, I started this business 42 years ago. And I struggled big time in the beginning. I remember sleeping on the floor in my shop in the beginning. And there were some times that I remember, most of you have a sparklets jar, that you throw change into by your bed maybe. I remember having to dump out the sparklets jar and count quarters to be able to put pocket money in my pocket after I paid my employees. That's how tough things, got once years ago. And so starting a business is a struggle when you don't have problems like this. It's almost impossible when everything is normal. But throw in a virus like this, and really, it's almost something that it's difficult to overcome. So what we've decided to do as a company, and I'm excited about this, and I'm not saying this for our benefit or anything, but I've decided to pay the rent for a couple of months for several businesses in our community that I know are not going to survive. These aren't chain businesses, or these aren't big businesses that I know are going to make it. These are the little tiny businesses that, just aren't going to be able to pull this off. And I challenge you guys, as anybody that can afford to, whether you got the stimulus or not. It's not a lot in the scope of things. So see if you can pick a couple businesses in your region that are just not going to make it, and offer to pay them a couple of months of rent. And, that may be the answer between life and death for the businesses. And any of you that have started and had a business run know how difficult it is to pull off making things work. And that keeps other people employed. That keeps them rolling as far as as we pull out of this thing. So I hope for the best for all of you. I hope that some of you will step up to the challenge. If you do, I'd love to hear about it. I hope that we can band together and do the best that we can for our community and everything else. So in these tough times, I wish you all of the best. My prayers are with you, and God bless you.